So I'm wrapping up my morning walk today, finish up my stretch, and I look at Reddit and in the Salesforce channel, I should say in the Salesforce thread channel, not sure what it is on Reddit, in the Reddit subgroup, it says, Salesforce gives us like 200 features, and most people ended up using like 10 or 12 of them. Every time I open setup, I find something I've never heard of. New toggle, new tool. It literally feels like I'm exploring a new city. Has Salesforce dropped these new Agentforce upgrades? Meanwhile, does anybody actually use these features? So one, this should be kind of a blessing in disguise because most of the people who I talk to do not use all of the Salesforce features. As a matter of fact, all the Salesforce features are not built for you individually. They're built for a multitude of Salesforce users, hundreds of thousands of Salesforce users. So Salesforce, every quarter, every 4 months now, drops new features. And it may not be relevant for you based on the cloud, based on your use case, based on your industry. But the good part of it is it's in there. And so most of the businesses I talk with and work with, we have 450 clients, almost 500 now. 300 of them are startups. They're under 150 employees. They're very small, like 1 to 9 Salesforce users, 10 to 50, 50 to 150. They're in that group. They're growing. They're either venture funded. And to be honest with you, their business today, in most cases, will not look like their business tomorrow. And because of that, many of them come to me and say, I have this other tool and I've outgrown it. And I'm looking at Salesforce. So the question is, they're like, can Salesforce do what I want it to do? And if I make this choice in 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, am I going to have to buy something different? And the good part of it is with Salesforce is, I tell people, nobody ever outgrows it. That is the good part. Almost all the Fortune 500, Fortune 1000 companies use it. It's built with a software development mindset. It's got a lot under the hood. It's pretty powerful. Sometimes that works against it because there's so many things to turn on and so many things that you have to look for. I should say look for when you're enabling features or not. But the long and short of it is it's been vetted by all these companies and they haven't outgrown it. So what does that mean? That means when you choose this platform, you're never going to outgrow it. Now, the challenge is there's a bunch of features in there. There's a lot of things that you kind of have to wade through to turn things on. And as a Salesforce administrator, or as a consultant or a developer, you have to keep those things in mind because toggling those buttons or those switches can be a little bit annoying. Could be a lot of bit annoying because you just say, I just want to send an email. I uploaded all my contacts. Well, you have to turn on the consent status. You have to make sure you create a unified profile. And you're like, I don't have to do that in MailChimp. That's true. You don't. But this is a more powerful tool than MailChimp. So you may want to consider that. So the long and short of it is Salesforce could be your tool for today or the future. If your business, you are 100% sure, is never going to look different 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, choose the tool that works for you today, not in the future. The second part of this is if you choose Salesforce, just so you know, this is a 20-year-old tool that was built with a software development mindset. It's got a lot under the hood. It's got a lot of really guts. It's got a lot of horsepower. You may not need all that horsepower today, but you don't know what your business needs in the future. And if it needs it in the future, you may want to get a tool today that you won't outgrow. Because we do 20 or 30 migrations a year from other software platforms, other CRMs, I won't name them, spreadsheets, databases, and all of them tell me the same thing. I just started using this and now we've outgrown it, or our systems or our tools or our processes have changed. And I'm looking at going to Salesforce. This is your prime case. Go to Salesforce and don't change. Thanks.